Candidates, question number 2. How do you propose to communicate with the citizens of Rome and receive their feedback? Give me a few seconds to think about that.
We've kind of already talked about this in council meetings. We talked about doing the survey, the online survey, maybe doing a paper form that goes out in the mail. So that's still on the radar. Another way to keep the citizens updated is to do a little more work on our city website, our webpage. It's a work in process. It needs more work. But just a better way to communicate online. I think a lot of people will go to the webpage and look for that. They have social media, Facebook, that type of stuff. Gets out faster. We've done the code red where we call for emergencies and things like that. That didn't seem as effective, and we got rid of that a few years ago. So I think we use social media, the webpage, we do the survey, and we get feedback that way. Forums like this, if we did these on a regular basis, town hall meetings where the citizens could ask questions one-on-one to the council or to the mayor.
That's as far as you have.
My kids say I'm really loud. I don't know if that's true. But those are my ideas. So if I am re-elected, we will continue to pursue those avenues.
The avenue of communications to our citizens is through a lot of the tools that Michelle has mentioned. We have Facebook, we have meetings like we're having right now, word of mouth, getting people to come to the council meetings too. Over the past years, council meetings had very low attendance until last May when we started watching what the current council was doing. But, we need to be more interactive. The council needs to be more interactive with the people, and that's where I think we could have some good relationships. I think the format of the council meetings need to be changed somewhat so that when items come up, people can speak their mind about it instead of having to speak in the beginning. The current rules of the council state that if something is on the agenda, you can't speak at that meeting. That's wrong. I think somebody should be able to speak. So, there's a lot we can do. Newspaper, Facebook, messengers, bill, your water bill, whatever. There's a lot of ways we can communicate.
Well, they've covered most of the social media methods of talking back and forth between the community, but I still think that if you have an open door and a mayor that's in City Hall on a daily basis, people can come. They can come to City Hall. They can talk to the mayor. They can express their feelings. They can express their needs and their wishes, and have an open door where that communication is available. All the internet, all this, the electronic media is absolutely necessary. But a one-on-one situation where you have an individual come to your office and you say, hey, what is your problem? What can I do to help you? What can we as a city do to help you as an individual or you as a community? I think that means a whole lot more to that individual and to that group than to get an email. Emails and posting on the city website and things like that should be able to keep up with any event that's coming down the road. But when individual issues come up, you need somebody to talk to, somebody that you can say, hey, this is a problem, this is a real problem. It's not just something that's out there in cyberspace. So that's, if I'm elected, that's what my main goal of communication is going to be, a one-on-one situation where I'm available. You can come talk to me anytime, day or night, but maintain an office there where you can come to City Hall.
Communication seems to be the root of all the problems I've run into in my life. Some type of misunderstanding about this, somebody misunderstands me, I misunderstand them. The council right now says we just don't understand them, okay? Yeah, I do that too, Cliff. We have to solve this problem. Now, social media and the internet and computers, that's only a small percentage of the city. There's a lot of people that don't check their email all the time and don't browse the internet and aren't on Facebook. We have to find some way to get to those people. Now, whether this is something in the water bill, or if we have a regular ad, you know, this is what we've decided what we're going to do with the Wise County Messenger. Maybe we get a sign like the pharmacy has, where we can post things out in front of City Hall. These are the latest decisions we've made. Surveys, Michelle mentioned, where we can actually do surveys of the city, not just internet surveys for people that have computers, but something that is in your water bill. You can fill it out and send it back in. We have to solve this problem. Leanne mentioned being able to talk in council meetings about what the agenda items are. We have to do that. This idea of, oh, you can talk about anything you want on a citizen presentation except that which you want, that which you wish to talk about. That's crazy. Okay? I plan on charging the mayor with doing a State of the Municipality speech, like the President does State of the Union, at least once a year. I would like the mayor to address the entire town and say, this is where we are, this is the state that we're in, this is the good, this is the bad, these are our problems, this is the plan, this is where we are with our vision, and this is how things are going. We have to find a way to communicate. There are lots of options. We need to explore all of them.
I don't see that we necessarily have a communication problem. What we have is a listening problem. I remember a time when there wasn't 6, 8 people showing up at a council meeting. Now, generally, you're lucky if you can find a seat at most meetings. People are willing to come out and show up and express their views. And as I experienced firsthand, sometimes expressing your views is not welcome. And there are certain council members that will just flat walk out. So as I say, social media is terrific. You know, everyone's got access to an email. There are some folks that don't use email. Hello, you pick up the phone. As I say, I don't see that we've got necessarily a communication problem, other than I do have a problem with them waiting when the water's contaminated. I do have a problem waiting 2 weeks to notify the city. Notify residents that this water coming out of your taps is not drinkable. Again, I would reiterate that I don't think we've got a communication problem. I think we've had a listening problem. Thank you.
Thank you.